Hey guys, this is a quick video response to my friend TheDishD. I got a PM from him recently saying that I have been tagged. It's something going on in the tactical gun community right now on YouTube. You're tagging a couple friends, and there's in turn supposed to tag a few of their friends. So anyways, the PM said that they wanted to see 5 things that a prepper should have. 5 necessity things that would be needed in a WROL hit the fan type situation. And let me just say, first and foremost, I'm not what you consider a YouTube prepper. I mean, I'm primarily a gun channel. I know a lot about firearms, but so far as prepping and survival, that type deals, that's not my strong suit. But I am a practical man. I believe that in putting things back in case things get out of hand. I mean, will this country ever have that total collapse, chaos type situation? I hope not. I pray that we never do. But with all the turmoil that's going on right now in the Middle East and our financial state, anything is possible. But like I say, I'm pretty practical. I believe that you should put back for a rainy day. That we should be good stewards of the materials that we have. So anyways, just real quickly, wanted to see 5 things. There's a lot more than 5 things, of course. This is just 5 basic essentials, some things I try to do, and first and foremost would be water. Water is a basic necessity of life. I'm fortunate here on my property to have, we're not on city water, sewer, things like that. We run off of wells. We have 2 wells here on the property. In the case of a bad situation, yeah, electricity would probably be non-existent. So we're fortunate one of our wells has a hand pump option, so we'll have plenty of water provided. The well should provide plenty of water in case of that type of situation. And that goes to the sanitation problem also. Being on septic tanks, you don't need electricity for your facilities to work, I guess. Just put a little water in the tank and they'll flush, no problem. So that kind of takes care of that part. But another basic necessity, you have to have water. You also have to have food. This is just some examples here. I got some chicken breast and some tuna, canned vegetables, soups, things like that. Also, we keep on hand rice. As you can see, the shelf life, well, you probably can't see, but the shelf life on this chicken, you see, is December 22nd of 2013. So that's quite a ways in the distance. This tuna as well out to July of 2013. So anyways, doesn't hurt to have some food on hand. Honestly, I try to keep about a 30-day supply here for the family, and at the end of this video I'll tell you why. Well, I'll tell you now. Disasters happen every day. It doesn't have to be a terrorist attack, anything like that. Natural disasters. Look at Katrina in New Orleans, what kind of chaos they had down there. For example, here where I live, Hurricane Hugo came. Some of you guys may remember Hugo. Some of you may not be old enough, but 1989, Hurricane Hugo came through, and we're about 160 miles inland, but it was Hurricane 3 pushing 4 when it came through here, this far inland. Total just devastation in this area. Our power was out for 3 weeks. 3 weeks in the heat of summer with no power. You talk about miserable. And that, I mean, that goes for everybody. Grocery stores, gas pumps, there was no gasoline. It was total chaos there for a while till they started getting some of the power up. But out in the country where I live, we went just a little over 3 weeks with no power. So that right there alone, it doesn't hurt to have some food and some items put back just for that very reason. Natural disasters are a real possibility, and that's why it leads me to my third item for this video is batteries. Batteries are very important for that very reason. Flashlights, all our little small electronic things that run off of like radios, things and whatnot. Batteries are very important, I believe. Put back as many as you can. They have fairly good shelf life, will last for a while. Batteries are very important, I believe. Fourth thing, of course, you got to have a good firearm. If things really get bad, you know, there's going to be people out there that will try to maybe take your stuff, your supplies. You can be as well supplied but if you have no way to defend it, then you're kind of just out of luck. But anyways, a good firearm, I mean, a good rifle or a shotgun, good handgun. My Springfield XD45 is a great handgun, great home defense weapon. But get you a good shotgun, a good rifle is a very important necessity. And finally, the fifth thing I think you need to have a lot of ammo. And of course, not just for the fact, yeah, I mean, yes, for your firearms, you need plenty of ammo for your firearms. But I mean, if it ever got to the point where, you know, like I say, total chaos, total collapse, a lot of guys talk about put back silver and gold, but I'm gonna tell you, you can't eat silver and gold. You can't shoot with it. I mean, you know, after the worst is over, maybe during the rebuilding process, silver or gold might be a good thing, but I believe it may get to the point where a barter system will be the way, the law of the land, bartering people. And I'm gonna tell you, ammo is a great bartering tool. I think ammo would be more important than silver or gold. You could trade for food, you can trade for water, you can trade for clothing, batteries, whatever you need. People are going to need ammo. I think ammo will be worth its weight in gold. Case in point, there's a good movie out I've watched recently. I really enjoyed The Book of Eli with Denzel Washington. If you guys have seen that movie, you remember the scene where he confronts the bad guys in town. He pulls out his handgun. I don't know what kind of, I can't remember what it was, but he pulls out his handgun, and the bad guy, the boss man, said, hey, don't, basically, I'm paraphrasing, but to his guys he says, hey, don't worry about it. He goes, there's plenty of firearms out there. He said, everybody's got guns, but they never have any bullets. They're never loaded. Of course, his was loaded, but the point is, yeah, one day there may be, if we get to that, and there'll be plenty of firearms, but this right here is what you're going to need. And that's a true statement. Ammo will be what will be hard to come by. So I think you should put back as much as possible, especially a 22 long rifle like this for your pistols and your rifles, your 22 rifle. Put back as much ammo as you can, guys. I think it'll be a great bartering tool rather, one day. Worth its weight in gold for sure. So anyways, that's 5 things, guys. I know there's a whole lot more out there. Shelter. Of course, you have your home. We do have wood here for our wood stoves, fireplaces, things like that. It's very important. That stuff's very important too. So there's just so much. But more importantly is a sense of community. You need to get to know your neighbors. I've got a lot of extended family around me, a lot of tight-knit group, and I think that's what it's going to take to survive. I think it's going to take a community, a group to survive. The lone wolf, I don't think you'll have a chance, maybe for a while, but you're going to have, there's safety in numbers. A lot of truth to that statement. So anyway, guys, I've been tagged by TheDishD. That was just 5 quick things, prepping things I think you should have to be prepared. And anyways, guys, I know it's kind of a long video, but I appreciate you watching.